Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I have another pack with me video for you guys. This time it is business trip edition. I'm traveling for work all week and I'll be spending the first part of my week in Baltimore and the second part of my week in Nashville. So today I'm gonna get everything packed for this business trip and show you guys what I pack. Before I start packing, I just wanted to quickly acknowledge that I recently hit 100 subscribers on my YouTube channel. Yay! This is a very exciting milestone to me, you guys. I have always said that I film YouTube videos because it's just a creative outlet for me and I have so much fun filming and editing my videos, and it's always just been a cherry on the sundae that people are actually watching my videos. So if you're a subscriber of mine, I just want to thank you so much for following along. It really means a lot. And if you aren't subscribed to my channel, please consider doing so if you like packing, wardrobe, and style videos. Without further ado, let's get packing for this work trip. So I love to pack, as evidenced by the fact that I film a bunch of YouTube videos about packing. But if you're one of those people that thinks packing is a little bit of a chore, I highly recommend doing something like diffusing some essential oils, getting some music going, lighting a candle. Just do little things to help make the process seem more peaceful and relaxing, and I promise packing won't seem quite as bad. A couple things to note before I show you guys all the clothing that I'm packing on this business trip. First, I'm gonna be in Baltimore for 2 days, and then I'm gonna be in Nashville for 2 days, so it's a 4-day long work trip, and the weather is gonna be pretty gloomy in both locations. So I made sure that all the clothing that I'm packing is appropriate for that weather. And second, if you guys watched my recent winter work outfits of the week video, you know that my dress code for work is fairly casual. I'm actually gonna be watching customer focus groups for the entire trip. So long story short, since I'm just gonna be back in a research room all day, I am able to wear jeans and dress pretty casually for this business trip. Here is a brief overview of the clothing items that I am bringing with me on this work trip. So first up, I have 3 pairs of jeans. I am bringing a pair of black high-waisted skinny jeans from Old Navy. I love bringing a pair of black jeans with me on my work trips because I find that they're a little more chic and professional looking, but since they're jeans, they're obviously still very comfortable. I have a pair of blue high-waisted skinny jeans from Levi's. No surprises there. I bring these with me on all of my travels. And then finally, I have a pair of olive jeans that I thought would be a subtle pop of color to add to my outfits on this work trip. I've got a belt to wear with my jeans, and then over here I have a couple of scarf options. These are really nice to have for work trips because sometimes the research rooms can get a little bit chilly, so it's nice to layer. So I have this really pretty printed scarf right here, which is a little more lightweight, and then I have a heavier scarf as well. This is just my plain black blanket scarf. Up here I have 1 pair of pajamas, which is more than enough for a 4-night work trip, and then over here I have my top options. So in this pile, I have 1 long sleeve heavyweight t-shirt from Everlane. I love this top, and I think that the boat neckline of it is really flattering. Underneath, I have a couple of button-up shirts, which I think are really nice to travel with for work trips because they look a little more pulled together, but they're still very comfortable. So I have my trusty denim button-up shirt that you guys will have seen a million times on my channel. And then underneath, I have another button-up shirt. This is one with a subtle blue stripe on it, and I think that the buttons on this shirt are really pretty as well. The buttons have a tortoiseshell-inspired look to them, which I think is a really nice detail. So those are a few just regular shirt options, and then over here I have 3 sweaters. On top is my yellow sweater from Loft, which is a little more heavyweight material. Next I have this 3/4 length sleeve tan sweater, which is a little more lightweight, so that might be good for Nashville when it's a tad bit warmer than Baltimore. And then finally I have this berry cable knit sweater underneath, which I will probably wear on the plane tomorrow night. Over here I have a couple of workout options. I have just a couple of workout tops, a sports bra, and then a pair of long yoga pants. And I really like doing exercise videos in my hotel room when I'm traveling. I just search for easy like 20-minute videos on YouTube, and I don't need equipment or tennis shoes for any of the videos, which is really nice to get a mini workout in when I'm traveling but not have to worry about equipment or packing tennis shoes. And finally, I have undergarments. So I have a couple of bras over here. I'll wear one of those on the plane. I have my slipper socks and a pair of fuzzy socks, which are yet another staple for me when traveling. I've got a pile of socks right here and then underwear over there. So next, I'm going to put these clothing items into packing cubes to ensure that they fit nice and efficiently in my carry-on suitcase. I am using a medium-sized packing cube to put all of my tops in. I got my set of packing cubes off of Amazon for a pretty good price, and I find that they work really well for me. So I'll link those in the description box of this video in case you're interested in checking them out. For my sweaters and long sleeve shirt, they are materials that don't wrinkle at all. So I'm simply just going to roll them up nice and snug like so, to make sure that they can be nice and compact in my packing cube. For my two button-up shirts, I find that the best way to avoid wrinkles is to start by folding them a little bit. So I'm just going to lay out the shirts flat like so, and then start by folding in the sleeves like this. And once the sleeves are folded in, I'm just going to fold the shirt in half like so. And then from there, I'm just going to go ahead and roll it the rest of the way. For some reason, I find that doing those first couple of folds really helps to avoid getting any wrinkles in the sleeves of these shirts. And there you go. So I'm just going to fold this shirt the exact same way. What's nice is that all of these shirts can easily mix and match with the 3 pairs of bottoms that I'm bringing with me on this trip, even the pair of olive jeans. It is so important, in my opinion, to stick to a pretty cohesive color palette when picking out outfits for travel, whether it's for a work trip or any other trip, because you want to make sure that you're going to be maximizing your number of outfits in your location and really getting a lot of options out of all the clothes you're bringing. All of my tops are good to go, and next I'm going to use a little bit of a smaller packing cube to put in my pajamas, my workout clothes, and some of my intimate items as well. Hello from my floor. Next, it's time to get all of my items into my carry-on suitcase. In the top compartment right here, all I'm going to put is a drawstring bag that I will use for dirty laundry. For the inside of my suitcase, I always like to pack this side first because I put the same types of items in here each and every time I pack. So I'm going to put my stack of underwear in one of these elastic sleeves. And then I'm going to put all of my regular socks into the other sleeve. I have my fuzzy socks and my slipper socks in one of my packing cubes. In this zippered pouch up here, I'm just going to put my hair straightener. And I'm also going to add this little hard case that has my jewelry in it. So that side of the suitcase is easy enough. And then for this side of the suitcase, I'm going to start by putting my shoes at the bottom of the suitcase because shoes are heavy and I don't want them sitting at the top where they can potentially crush the other items in my suitcase. I am bringing 2 pairs of shoes on this work trip. The first is going to be my day-to-day pair of shoes. These are my brown flat booties from Lucky brand. They're neutral, so they match with all of the outfits that I'm bringing, and they're flat, so they're comfortable to walk around in. So I'm not going to fuss with bringing any other pairs of everyday shoes except for this pair. I'm just putting them in a canvas bag, nice and tucked away, and then these will sit at the bottom of my suitcase. My second pair of shoes is nice and subtle and low-key. It is my pair of bright red rain boots. Not so subtle and low-key, I was totally kidding. It is super annoying to me to have to bring these on this trip, but the forecast calls for rain and snow pretty much every day that I'm gonna be in both Nashville and Baltimore, so I'd rather be prepared and just bring these things along and not wreck my other pair of shoes. So I plan on wearing these guys, of course, on the airplane. Next, I will put my 2 packing cubes in the suitcase. First up is my one containing all of my tops, and then I will just put the second packing cube right on top of it, towards the bottom of my suitcase. I'm going to wear my blue denim on the airplane, but my other 2 pairs of jeans I am just going to rest on top of this packing cube. I'll kind of tuck it underneath this one, like so. I have this little space left over at the top of my suitcase where I'm going to put just a couple more items. The first is this yoga towel that I use as kind of a makeshift travel yoga mat when I'm doing workouts and exercises in my hotel rooms. I think one day I'll want to invest in a legit travel yoga mat, but for now, this thing works just fine. The last item I'm gonna put in my suitcase up at the top is my toiletry bag. I am not gonna show you guys all of the toiletries that I'm bringing on this trip because I just filmed a really detailed and comprehensive travel toiletry and makeup video on my channel. I will go ahead and link that up in the cards or in the description box of this video if you want to check that out. But one of my toiletry bags will go right at the top of my suitcase, and it'll be nice and nestled in up here, kind of cushioned by my jeans and the yoga towel underneath, so it'll be nice and protected. With that, my carry-on suitcase is packed and ready to go. Alright you guys, I have my carry-on suitcase good to go back here, complete with my outfit that I'm going to wear tomorrow on top, so I'm super prepared, good to go. And last but not least, I wanted to show you all of the items that I'm bringing in my backpack. In the front zippered compartment of my backpack, I have a couple of snacks, very important. I have 2 Cliff bars that are both in the chocolate brownie flavor, and I also have 2 Lara bars in the chocolate chip cookie dough flavor. You guys can tell that I like my energy bars and snacks to taste like dessert pretty much. Next up in this compartment, I have my Beats wireless headphones, which I keep in this little case. And then finally, I have just a couple of pens. The items in the larger zippered pocket of my backpack, I had to do a little bit of staging because I don't have my work computer at home with me. I'm going to go into the office tomorrow and then drive to the airport from work. So instead, I am just using my personal laptop as a placeholder. So I'm just gonna keep my work laptop when I get that tomorrow in the back sleeve of the backpack, like so. I am bringing a notebook for taking, you guessed it, notes while on my work trip. I am bringing a book to read on the airplane and to read at the hotel at night. I actually just finished this one, but I'm going to pick up a new one from the library tomorrow before work. This book is called It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover, and I highly recommend it. It was really good. I have a few toiletry bags in my backpack. One is my clear toiletry bag that will go through the security line. Like I said earlier, be sure to check out my travel toiletries video if you want to see all of the toiletries that I bring with me on my trips. I have a small toiletry bag for feminine items, and then another small toiletry bag for miscellaneous toiletry items. And the last thing that I currently have in my backpack is my wallet. There are a few other items that I need to use over the next several hours that I'm going to add to my backpack and my suitcase either this evening or tomorrow morning. This includes things like a hairbrush and my phone charger and my laptop charger I'll pick up from work tomorrow. So I just have a few odds and ends type of items that I'm going to add to my backpack and my suitcase tomorrow. That's it for this week's video. I hope you guys enjoyed packing with me for this work trip, and if you're still enjoying packing videos, please be sure to give this video a thumbs up so I know to keep filming them. I don't want them to become redundant or anything like that, but if you guys are anything like me, there's just something so calming and satisfying about watching packing videos. So that's why I continue to film these packing videos. So remember to give the video a thumbs up if you liked it, and leave me a comment below letting me know if you have any questions about the items that I'm bringing, or if you feel like I forgot anything. I would love to know if I'm missing anything. Thanks again for helping me hit over 100 subscribers. I am so grateful and already looking forward to filming my next video. So until then, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and I will catch you later. Bye!